What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys? We're the Whiskey Couyons. This is our first video. We'll be reviewing Chattanooga whiskey, 91 proof, straight bourbon whiskey.
Let's go, man.
I'm John.
I say this is our first video, but we just recorded this 5 minutes ago and it didn't record, so we're doing it again.
I'm still John.
I'm Ryan.
Randy.
I'm Melissa.
All right, making sure that mic was on.
Y'all ready?
All right. Round 1 of round 2.
round 2 of round
It
1.
just means another drink, dude.
Yeah, preferably not
Yeah.
such a big pour this time for me.
Hey, dude.
He was a little
It's all these,
heavy-handed.
it's all these different glasses, you know. I'm gonna go for you first. With bourbon,
This
right?
means that we get to drink some more Chattanooga whiskey, that's all.
More is always better than less.
Is that better? Did I do better this time?
Yes.
All right.
It's not halfway full.
So you can expect his review to be a little sloshy this time around.
Don't forget my teacup.
Extra.
I'm
Extra,
fancy.
extra. I'm gonna cap this off.
Thank you.
All right. Like you said, it's Chattanooga whiskey, 91 proof. I've had it before.
We all just had it.
We've all had it before. I was kind of interested in this bottle, or became interested in this bottle. I had tried something else from the Chattanooga distillery a while back. It was 1816, and I'd been looking for it again, and I couldn't find it. And I was reading that this is the new namesake of the distillery, and I'm not sure if it's the same as 1816. I remember that having a slightly lower proof than 91, but it may very well be the same everything is 1816. But either way, still a great whiskey. And let's get into it. What y'all got?
Well, this was the first time that I had it tonight.
The second first time?
This is the second first time that I've had it tonight.
Again, I'm getting caramel. Vanilla.
Caramel, it
Yeah. Big time.
I get a lot of barley
Much
with
better
it.
this time around.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Much
definitely
better.
sweet on the nose.
Oh, yeah.
I have a heavy caramel, man.
Heavy caramel.
Like you said, oak on the finish.
That's what I get oak on the finish of it when the first time we had it, because the oak, it doesn't come in till the finish, I find, on this one. Up front, definitely caramel and vanilla and a lot of the sweeter notes.
I do get a little honey on the front end too.
Oh, yeah.
You can definitely tell it's a younger whiskey, but it's fairly solid for a younger whiskey.
What's
So I know-
the age on it? 2 years?
Greater than 2 years.
Yeah, it just says greater than 2 years.
I think it'd be great on the rocks.
Oh,
Nice
wait.
hot day outside,
Oh, yeah.
throw a couple of rocks in a glass, and just relax.
Well, we talked about the mash bill on it. I don't know. I haven't had too many bourbons that had two different types of barley in it. So it's a high malt barley. Tennessee High Malt is actually it's called Barrel 91 Tennessee High Malt. It's yellow corn, malted rye. You even malt the fucking rye.
Yeah.
Malted rye, caramel malted barley, and honey malted barley.
So it's approximately 49% malted.
They even give you everything on here. Fermented,
Yeah.
attenu. Damn, dude. A
I find
temper
right at the
for
front
7
too.
days.
You get a lot of those rye spices right up front.
It's 55-gallon toasted and charred oak barrels. Of course, we knew that. It's a 53-gallon, my bad.
Non-chill filtered. Barrel size is 8 to 12 barrels. A lot of information on here.
This is really good stuff, man. I don't know. This is definitely something I would keep.
Yeah. So you consider this a daily drinker?
Oh, absolutely.
We do have the 111 cash strength of this too, that we'll probably do a review on at another time, but we just figured we'd go with the 91 proof first. Good stuff though. A little bit about the channel, right? We're out of South Louisiana. Probably doing some whiskey reviews. Between all of us, we've got a pretty good whiskey collection, and a little bit of bourbon, a little bit of scotch. Not so much rye, I guess. I mean,
I'm
not so
getting
much Irish. You get
Yeah,
Irish
nah.
every once in a while, but we all have different preferences when it comes to whiskey. Two bourbon guys right here. I mean, love themselves some bourbon. I got some bourbon in the collection, but mostly more Scotch. So Melissa likes her rye.
I like my high rise.
Everybody got their own little preference, but the good thing about it is we can try it, see what notes we get, see what flavors we get. We'll probably do a few videos on some whiskey nights. A lot of times before we decide to even start a channel, we just have whiskey nights. We sit around and bullshit, shoot the shit, and drink some whiskey, and kind of seeing what we get out of notes. And was thinking, hey, let's do a little, let's start a channel up. Let's do YouTube. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah. I think one of the cool things that I think is great is we all have different levels of drinking experience here. So
I think it's good that we all like everything too.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not too much into Irish, mainly because just haven't had too many that we thought was fantastic, per se. But between bourbon, Scotch, Japanese, I mean, we'll drink it all.
Oh, if somebody handed me an Irish and was like, here you go, I'd be like, I'm not going to turn it down. I'm going to drink your Irish whiskey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy it too.
Yeah. After a few drinks, I may get an Irish accent. I'll enjoy it. But preference, I mean, if I'm going to a bar, I'm going to order, I'll put either a Scotch or a bourbon on the tab and we'll drink that. But I wouldn't pass on an Irish.
Something about going to a nice bar, man. I feel like that's a Scotch moment for me,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if I came across some stag or something like that, I would go bourbon. But typically, you see more good scotches at a unless you're going to a whiskey bar.
Gives you
see
like
some
a little
decent scotches.
distinguished feel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order a Scotch. But if you're sitting around bullshitting with everybody,
Yeah, but then
for some bourbon, right?
That's the way
But
to
then you
go
talk
if you
to
want
the
to try
waitress
that
and you're like,
high
"Hey,
dollar
I want a
stuff
scotch,"
Yeah.
and
that you
she's
can't
like,
find,
Yeah.
you can't get a bottle of, and it costs a fortune.
she'll
Get
bring
at
it
a
out
whiskey
to
bar.
you. You say, "Hey, I want a double shot," and she's like, "Okay, you want that on rocks?" And I'm like,
Dude.
"No, I just want it in a glass."
Yeah.
You want it in like a, put it in a rocks glass. I don't care. I just want it in a glass.
I was at a bourbon
No
bar
ice.
in New Orleans, and they poured it and actually put the bottle right by the glass. Just
Kind
so
of
you
like
can,
they knew you were going to
yeah.
take a picture of it.
Just so you can look at the back of the bottle and kind of look at everything. And dude, that was a cool little bar.
Did they have your credit card already?
Oh, they had that already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause otherwise, they'd be brave.
But it'd have double charged me if I'd have walked out with that one, probably.
Because I'm getting on the nose, I get a lot of caramel and vanilla, like you were saying earlier.
Oak on the end, though.
There's-
definitely.
I find there's a lot of oak on the end.
Yeah.
The
I got a little hint
the
of it.
taste is a little different. I'm getting I'm gonna say not as much caramel as I smell for sure, but I get a little floral. I don't
find-
know if it's maybe clove or something like that. I don't know. I just kind of associate like a floral scent that I can't pin down. I
Just
just
floral
kind
in
of
general.
yeah.
Yeah.
I almost want to call that clove because it just tastes like all floral. Like
Do y'all find for 91 proof that it maybe punches it maybe a little higher, drinks like 100, maybe a little more?
That'd be the youth in there.
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. It's got a decent amount of a burn on it, but
Yeah. A little rough around the edges, but definitely good. It's definitely drinkable all day.
absolutely. I like it a lot. I'm definitely going to buy another bottle sooner
Yeah.
rather than later.
It's good, man. Good stuff.
All right. Well, I think
It's all
that's
empty
about it.
glasses. I don't think we.
Yeah.
No complaints here.
All right. Well, that was Chattanooga whiskey, 91 proof, straight bourbon whiskey.
It's a definite try.
We're the Whiskey Couyons. Y'all have a good night.
See y'all next time.